Hi, this is Amy Lewis here on Pop-Up Tech Talks with Dan. Dan, can you introduce yourself?
Sure, Dan Barber, Data Center Solution Architect for Presidio.
So we were just having a conversation about how many VMworlds you've been to. How many is this for you?
I think this is number 5. I came to the first one, and then one in the middle, some other one there, then the 10th, and now this is, I don't know, what is this, like the 15th or 14th, something like that.
So it's like you're here on the important anniversary years.
Yes, anniversary years. They're always the special years, so you got to do that.
So what have you noticed has changed over time? What are some of the trends you're seeing?
Yeah, so I think Pat Gesslinger was really good at kind of identifying what we were talking about on Monday, and 86% of workloads are virtualized today, which is, when we were talking about virtualization, it was kind of like, you can't virtualize this, you can't virtualize that, it's not supported. Now you would expect everything's supported, everything's there, and we're talking about what do we do with cloud and cloud computing. And even he brought up Google's Eric Schmidt, who said in 2006 that cloud computing was going to be the next thing. Here we are 10 years later, and we're already in the next thing. And so that's what customers are talking about. I understand virtualization. I don't understand how to get to cloud.
So that's always a conversation where people say, when we do these kind of predictions, that vendors move at a speed that's much faster than customers. But talk to me about what you see. I mean, you're really in that sweet spot between the vendor world and the customer world.
Yeah.
What do you hear from customers? What problems are they trying to solve, and what's the next thing?
Right. So they got a lot of problems, as do we all. First, their money's being redistributed into direct lines of business, right? So legacy IT, and again, Pat said it absolutely just perfectly, but you get all the responsibility in IT, but you have none of the control. And that is a dramatic change. And I'm being asked, if we look at, just think about what IT will be like 5 years from now or 10 years from now. I mean, the idea of today being able to order a 16 terabyte SSD is absolutely ridiculous 10 years ago. And by 2020, they're going to be 100 terabyte. So it's mind-boggling what we can do today and how fast the speed of innovation is. If a partner can't keep up or has trouble keeping up, how much more a customer that has an unlimited vendor base. Basically, I'm limited by my partner sets, and I still have trouble keeping up, right? So I can only imagine what it's like from a customer side.
So you think one of the key challenges going forward is just researching all the potential options to make sure you make the right choice, especially with a limited budget?
Yeah, a customer will come to us and say, I'm looking for hyperconverged, and I have 4 vendors knocking on my door. Which one should I choose? And so they're looking at the partner community to be the trusted advisor amongst vendor competition, and even not just competition. They don't care about the competition. They don't care about politics. They don't care about who's been with who and who hates who and who doesn't like so-and-so because their rep transferred. They don't care about any of that stuff. They want something that works, and they want it to meet their business needs. They don't want to be charged an arm and a leg for it.
So what's your prediction? Give us a forward-looking. What do you think the next big thing? We've had the year of VDI. You're saying we're already in the year of cloud in some ways. What's going to be the next year of?
Did we have the year of VDI? Did I miss it? I don't know. We've been saying that for like 10 years. I'm not the prophet or a son of a prophet. Ooh, I don't know. I would have to say, I think it's time for Flash workloads to move forward. I think Flash has kind of reached the inflection point where when I walk into a conversation, I'm leading with all Flash solutions because of the economics, because of the simplicity, because of the performance. It just works. And it's been a long time in storage. We used to spend days and days and days architecting these expansive 3, 4, 5 rack RAID group sets and storage pools, and no, we're not doing that anymore because now the technology's caught up with the demand. And so I think we're going to see a big shift in that. I think that's coming. It's easily obtainable for companies to move to an all-flash array, and it's not a huge step. Cloud and DevOps and all the things that are going on with that require such a retooling at the organizational level that I think adoption is going to be slower.
Very good context. I appreciate that, Dan.
Yeah.
All right. So until next time, thank you for coming, and we'll see you next time on Pop Up Tech Talks.